Hey y'all, I promised you a video and here it is. So first I want to say, please overlook my hair. It is a hot mess, kind of like me, so that is fitting. Also, if you are new here, my name is Rebecca and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Please consider subscribing because that helps me grow the channel, which is my end goal. Also, likes and shares are greatly appreciated. And if you are returning, thank you so much for the support. If you have not subscribed, shame on you. You really should. You know this, right? Also, please like and share. All of the information is in the description box. If you are new and you are not up to speed on what's going on with me, please check out some of my other videos. My GoFundMe link is in the description box, along with my email address, Instagram information, and I'm not sure what else, but I turned commenting off because people are just dumb. And y'all know me by now. I have a sense of humor and I tell it like it is, and I mean no harm, no foul to anyone. I just get tired of people making assumptions about things that they know absolutely nothing about. So rather than go back and forth with someone who is a placebo intellectual, I just turned commenting off. So anyway, I thought I would give you an update on what's going on with me. Now, as you know, I was originally going to go to North Carolina, and I had a really weird incident occur when I was actually starting towards North Carolina. And given the fact that I was raised by Appalachian, mountain people that lived in the hollers of Kentucky, who were very superstitious, I decided, maybe now is not the right time, or maybe that's not the right place. So my best friend, Beth, her and her fiance, Dylan, they live in Virginia. Now, she doesn't have, room for me, but she's going to help me, kind of get situated up there. And I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing or if it's just going to be a catalyst to get me, someplace else. Now, I was doing some research, and it seems like North Carolina might not be a good fit for me because their summers are hot. Now, everything that I had found out was sending me to the western portion, where, over by Tennessee in the mountains, which that would be amazing if I could get a cabin or a tiny home or something. But I really I don't want to deal with the heat, because right now, living in my car with my dog, my air conditioning is struggling to keep up. Like, we have hit triple digits, and I'm not talking 100 degrees. I'm talking 107, 111, 115. And I'm just sitting there going, damn, if I walk outside, I'm either going to melt or burst into flames. I mean, there's really no difference. And I am convinced that Florida sits right over the portal to hell. I mean, that might sound silly, but if you don't live down here, if you have never been down here, and you have never experienced this type of heat, it's real. I mean, I know that, the closer you get to the equator, the hotter it gets. I didn't think we were, close enough for it to be that hot. So my AC is struggling to keep up. Do want to mention something. Now, I was receiving text messages from the buy here, pay here lot where I got my car, and then radio silence. And so, I was freaking out and everything because the payments are ridiculous because it was supposed to be short term. And I would love nothing more than to get it paid off now. I do understand that I paid a little more for it than I should have, but considering there's no interest and things like that, I'm okay with it. And I've had it since January, and I can't complain. So I get a text message last night informing me that they are changing their payment app, and they're going, I guess, to their own. So I started texting with whomever it was. I know it couldn't have been the owner because this person was nice. And now I will tell you up front, I will not say anything about anyone behind their back that I'm not willing to say to their face, because if I don't have the guts to say it to their face, I shouldn't be saying it. And with that said, the owner, I'm going to be nice, is a complete and total jerk. I'm being nice. You do the math. So anyway, texting with this person, I'm kind of explaining to them, my situation, what I've been going through and dealing with, and they told me just start making payments, whatever I could make. And they sent me the balance, and it was around what I figured that what it should be. So that gave me a sense of relief. One place that I looked at that I'm really interested in learning about is Minnesota. Their programs that they have to help their residents are phenomenal. They have mild summers, they have horrendous winters, but sometimes you have to pick your battles and just decide what is important to you. So if the worst thing that I would have to do is brave snow and cold weather, well, I guess I'm just going to have to buy a thick coat. I might go out there and be like, I don't like this. But, I've talked to a few people who had lived in Wisconsin and who was familiar with the Minnesota area, and they were like, it is amazing out there. So, I am going to start applying for part-time jobs in Virginia. My friend, she's going to let me use their address. I've started looking, and the pay is pretty good. I just have to go and just see if it's a fit, and if it isn't, stay there long enough to save up some money and just figure things out, because it's not like I have anything tying me down. I'm not in a relationship. I don't really talk to my son because we have a turbulent relationship. I don't get to see my grandson, and my family, they are in Ohio, and I don't have anything to do with them because I don't need toxic people in my life. So, I know that might sound negative, but trust me when I say y'all have no idea what my life has been like up until this point. So I do things for a reason. If I make a mistake and it's not a good choice, I'm the one who deals with the fallout, and I'm good with that, because I can step up to the plate and say, you know what, I screwed up, and I have no issue doing that. The other thing too is you can probably tell my videos are not scripted. I know a lot of people, they do script theirs, I'm not one of those people, and I never will be. Now, I'm not going to say that I won't sit down and make notes, because my memory left the building. There's times that train derails so bad you can't find all the parts. But you know, I like the authenticity of just sitting here and just feeling like I'm having a conversation with you, and just opening up and saying, hey, you know, life is a shit show right now, and just feeling like I don't have to tiptoe around and make it something that is not something that I would say. Now, I do say y'all in my everyday life, so it's not like I say it just because I'm on here. I really do. This is really how I sound. It's so bad too, because I'm assuming I have some type of an accent, to the point that ChatGPT and Google, when I try to do those, it doesn't pick up what I'm really saying. It picks up my accent and what it thinks I'm saying. Like, I had said something one night about Lua, and it called her Lewis, and I'm like, oh my God. How, whatever. But so yeah, I will never script anything, but I like being real, and just what you see is what you get, and that's what I like in return. The other thing that I do want to discuss, and I don't want to make this a really long video, so it's probably going to be in the next one. I had done a video early on in my my channel about Jeanette De Palma. Now, I have some theories about that. I love true crime. I love history, documentaries, learning about religion historically, Jesus, the Buddha, Confucius. Let me see what else. Shipwrecks. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started on shipwrecks, because we'll be here all day. I do like learning about, when I say religions, I'm talking about, how everything came about and everything, and how like witchcraft and everything like that, how it came about, and how just like the Salem witch trials and things like that, just from a historic standpoint. I love learning about things like that. Stuff like the Holocaust and Anne Frank. And, if adults could have the innocence that young lady had, this world would be such a different place. I mean, I know that, she was a child, and what happened to her and her family, I can't wrap my brain around. But just, that statement that she made, despite everything, I still believe people are good at heart, something along those lines. And it's just profound, because it's something that you would expect from a child. So those are the types of things that I enjoy. And I might do something completely off the chain that has nothing to do with anything. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I will do a video on Jeanette De Palma, because that particular case, it just reaches out and grabs me, and it's probably because of some things that I know. And I'm sitting here trying to piece the puzzle together and see if I'm making any sense. But I appreciate y'all being here. Please subscribe, share this with your network and ask your network to share it with their network, and so on. And then, like I said, my GoFundMe, I'm not going to harp on that. Y'all know that I'm trying to raise money for a very good cause, my relocation, and Lua's relocation, trying to just help us get on our feet, get to where we need to be. My health is not the greatest. The edema is, I finished the Lasix, but the edema is still there. And believe it or not, when they put me on the Lasix, I lost almost 10 pounds, and that was just in a few days. So I can't even imagine how much fluid I have retained even still. So it's for a very good cause. I understand things are tight, and I respect that, but any amount helps. I appreciate y'all, and just thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this, and hopefully y'all stuck around for the entire thing, and hopefully y'all just keep up on my channel, and at some point, I will start commenting again, and I'd love to engage with you. If you want to reach out to me, feel free to look me up on Instagram. You'll have to send me a request because I made my profile private, and if you would rather just email me, that works too. So with all that said, hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you where? On the flip side. Have a good one.